Hello friends, this is my lecture number 12 in the video series of group theory, and today in this video I am going to discuss about the group S3, that is symmetric group with three symbols. In the first we will discuss about its element or permutation from this group S3, and next in the second we will discuss about identity element and inverse of each element. In the third we will find order of each element from this group, and in the last we will find a formula for counting the total number of permutation of any given particular order. That is, if we have been asked a question like that, how many elements of order 2 are present in this group S3, then we will find the formula for it. So let's begin today's video. First we will see various permutation of this group. Permutation of group S3. We know that the order of group Sn is equal to n factorial. So the group S3 has order 3 factorial and it is equal to 6. So the total number of elements from S3 is equal to 6. Then let S3 is equal to a set containing elements F0, F1, F2, F3, F4 and F5. That is, these are the 6 elements or permutation from this group S3, where let F0 is the identity element. F0 is the identity element or permutation from this group. If these permutations are on the set 1, 2, 3, then F0, that is identity element, can be given as a permutation where each element is self-mapped. That is, 1 is mapped to 1, 2 is mapped to 2 and 3 is mapped to 3. So this is the identity permutation from this group S3. Now let F1 is equal to a permutation where the element 1 is only self-mapped. That is, 1 is mapped to 1 and 2 is mapped to 3 and 3 is mapped to 2. So it is equal to 1 and 2, 3. And let F2 is equal to a permutation where element 2 is self-mapped only and 1 maps to 3 and 3 maps to 1, and it is equal to 2 is self-mapped and a cycle 1, 3. And next let F3 is equal to permutation where 3 is self-mapped only and 1 maps to 2 and 2 maps to 1. It is equal to 1, 2 and 3. In F4 all the elements are self-mapped. In F1 only 1 is self-mapped, in F2 only 2 is self-mapped, and in F3 only 3 is self-mapped. So rest 2 elements, no element is self-mapped. And let F4 is equal to 1, 2, 3 where 1 maps to 2, 2 maps to 3 and 3 maps to 1, and it is equal to a cycle 1, 2, 3. And let the last element, that is F5, is equal to a permutation where 1 maps to 3, 2 maps to 1 and 3 maps to 2. It is equal to 1, 3, 2. And we know that it can be written as 3, 2, 1. That is, starting from this element and keeping the direction same. That is, in the cyclic form we have to write 3, 2 and 1. So 3, 2, 1 is equal to 1, 2, 1, 3, 2. So these are the 6 permutation from this group S3. Now we are going to find what is the inverse element from each permutation, and also we will find the order of each permutation. For this we are going to make a table where the first column we are going to write the permutation, and in the second column we are going to write the order of permutation, and in the third column we will write inverse of that permutation. The first permutation is F0, that is identity permutation. It is equal to 1, 2 and 3, We know that any identity element has order 1, so F0 has order 1. Also we can calculate by the formula for order. That is, we have to take LCM of length of each individual cycle. So LCM of 1, 1 and 1 is 1. So the order of F0 is 1. We know that any identity element is self-inverse. That is, inverse of F0 is F0 because it is a identity element. And for the element F1, it is equal to 1 and 2, 3. So the order is LCM of length of this cycle and this cycle. LCM of length of this cycle is 1 and length of this cycle is 2, and it is equal to 2. So the order of F1 is 2. And we know that any element of order 2 is self-inverse. So the inverse of F1 is again F1. By this we can imply that F1 square is the identity element, that is F0, because F1 has order 2. Third element, that is F2, it is equal to 2 and 1, 3, that is 2 is self-mapped. So the order of F2 is again 2 because LCM of length of 1 and 2 is 2. And also it is self-inverse because it has order 2, that is inverse of F2 is again F2. And similarly F2 square is identity element F0. Next, the fourth element, that is F3, and it is equal to 3, 1, 2. Again it has order 2 because LCM of length of 1 and length of this cycle is 2. LCM of 1 and 2 is 2. So the order is 2. So it is again self-inverse. That is, inverse of F3 is F3. And similarly F3 square is F0 by the definition of order of any element. The fifth element F4 is 1, 2, 3. It is a cycle of length 3. So the order is 3. And we know that if we reverse the order of element, that is if we write a cycle 3, 2, 1, that is 3, 2, 1, then this cycle is the inverse of this cycle. And 3, 2, 1 is equal to F5, that is 3, 2, 1 is F5. So inverse of F4 is nothing but F5. And by this we can imply that F4 into F5 is identity element. F4 into F5 is identity element. The last element, sixth element, is F5, and it is equal to 1, 3, 2 or 3, 2, 1. Again this cycle is of length 3 and it is a single cycle, so it has order again 3. And to obtain the inverse of 3, 2, 1, we have to only write element in reverse form, that is 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3, and which is again F4. So the inverse of F5 is F4, and we can imply that F4 into F5 is F0. So this is the table where all the permutation have been written with their order and with their inverse. Now we are going to find the formula for counting the number of permutation of any given particular order. In the first, we are going to write the general formula for counting the number of permutation of order, say M, from the group Sn, For this, in step 1 we have to find if m divides n or m doesn't divide n. If m doesn't divide m, then there doesn't exist any element. If m divides n, then we will follow the following steps. In step 2, first we have to write the partition of n. Let if a plus a plus a plus b plus b, this is a partition of n such that LCM of a and b is m. Then we are going to apply the formula. That is, first we have to find a partition of n such that LCM of elements of partition is m. Then we can apply the formula. In step 3, formula for number of permutation of order m in group Sn is equal to, first we have to write n factorial, that is this n we have to take factorial in the numerator, and upon, first we have to write this number from the partition, that is a, and in the power of a we have to write how many times a repeats itself, that is here 1 2 3, 3 times a repeats itself. So in the power of a we have to write 3, and in the multiplication we have to write factorial of this number, that is factorial 3, into we have to write again the second element from this partition, that is b, and in the power of b we have to write how many times b repeats itself to count the number of repetition of b, 1 2. So write 2 in the power of b and multiply the factorial of this number, that is factorial 2. So this is the formula for counting the number of permutation of order m in the group Sn following these steps. Now we are going to find the number of permutation from the group S3. First we are going to make a table here. In the first column we are going to write the partition of n, that is n is here 3, partition of 3, and in the second column we are going to write type of permutation from that partition, type of permutation, and in the third column we will write order of that type of permutation, and lastly we will write number of permutation of that order. So first the partition of 3 is 1 plus 1 plus 1 and 1 plus 2 and 3. So these are the 3 partition of the number 3. For that partition 1 plus 1 plus 1, the type of element is like this, 1 2 3. Here the number from the partition is the length of cycle, that is 1 1 and 1. So all the length of all the cycle is 1. Now the order is 1 because it is an identity element, and from this formula the number of permutation is 3 factorial, that is n is equal to 3 here, upon, first we have to write the element from the partition which is 1, and in the power of 1 we have to write how many times a1 repeats itself, 1 2 3, that is 3 times 1 comes. So in the power of 1 we have to write 3 into factorial of this number, that is factorial of 3. So this is the number of permutation of order 1 in this group, and it is equal to 1. So the number of permutation of order 1 is 1. Now for this partition the type of permutation is 1 and 2 3, because this number represents the length of cycle. Here 1, so length of first cycle is 1, and 2, so the length of second cycle is 2. So this is the type of permutation for this partition, and order is 2 because LCM of 1 and 2 is 2. We can also find the order from the partition. Only we have to take the LCM of each number. LCM of 1 and 2 is 2. So the order of this type of permutation is 2. And from the formula, the number of permutation of order 2 in S3 is 3 factorial upon, first we have to write the element from partition, which is 1, and in power of 1 we have to write number of times one repeats itself in this partition. So there is one time 1 comes, so in the power of 1 we have to write 1 into factorial of 1 into the second element, which is 2 here, and in the power of 2 we have to write number of times 2 comes. There is single time here 2 comes, so 1, and again multiply the factorial of 1, and it is equal to factorial of 3 upon 2, which is equal to 3. So the number of permutation of order 2 in S3 is 3. Also we can see from this table that is number of permutation of order 2 is 3. Here order 2, 2, 2. So the F1, F2 and F3, these 3 elements are the permutation of order 2. Now for this partition, that is 3, the type of permutation is 1, 2, 3. Here the length is 3 and order is again 3, and number of permutation of order 3 is given by the formula 3 factorial upon the element from the partition, which is 3 here, and in the power of 3 we have to write how many times 3 comes. There is single time here, so 1 into factorial of 1, and it is equal to 2. So the number of permutation of order 3 is 2. We can also see from this table again, that is number of permutation of order 3 is 2, that is F4 and F5, these are 2 permutation of order 3 in this group S3. So this is the formula for counting the total number of permutation of any given order. This formula can be applied for any group Sn. So I hope you understood. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching.